Shalom everybody, it's Rabbi Rose. I want to wish you all a good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom U'Vorach. We're here today to hear a little bit about our sanctuary and the construction project, and you'll hear more about those details from Lester Goldman in just a moment. But before we hear from Lester, I wanted to share with you one of the great gifts that we have of Jewish tradition, the Shabbat. The Shabbat is an opportunity for us to take stock, to take a look at what we've accomplished in the week that has just passed. And as you can tell, in the week that has passed, we've done an awful lot of work here in the sanctuary. Lester will share with you more of the details. But I wanted to mention that we're involved in a very significant project. It's a project that we call in Hebrew Bedek Habayit, the upkeep and the enhancement of the house. The house, of course, is Bet Adonai, the house of God, our sanctuary. And as you can see, we've made tremendous strides already, and we look forward in the near future to reconvening in this holy place so that all who wish to have access to the Torah, all who wish to have access to the Bima, all who wish to have access to participating in meaningful ways in the life of our synagogue will have the opportunity to do so. I present Lester and the details of the construction, and I look forward to joining together Besimcha, with great joy with you in our synagogue in the near future. Shabbat Shalom.
All right. Okay. Today is June 24th, and we're looking at a long view of the synagogue, which is now under construction. Construction started 10 days ago, June 13th, and the first thing that happened was the carpeting was removed from all of the places where the carpet was, including the bima, and that took 2 days. Then the contractor came in. Well, the contractor was working also, but he came in with his lumber and started putting up the platform. This is a long view of the platform. At the same time, because the carpeting was down, or it was off rather, we removed the chairs. The maintenance staff removed the chairs and are now in the process of cleaning the tile that was on the floor beneath the chairs. The carpet's gone so that they can water it and buff it and make it very nice. And we're going to now go to the construction site. Now we're looking at the platform as it's being built. It took about a week and a half to frame the platform. In the foreground is the ramp. You see where the bucket is. That's the beginning of the ramp. The ramp will go up 1 foot. It takes 12 feet to go up that 1 foot. The platform itself is 1 foot above the synagogue floor. The floor, the contractor told me, was not level, so every one of those boards had to be specially cut at the bottom, like a 1/16 of an inch, an 1/8 of an inch, or more, in order to make sure that the platform, when it's finished, will be level. You see here, I'm going to bring it in closer. There's the step, 1 step going up to the platform, which is a 6-inch step, and it's 15 inches wide, just like the steps that are going up to the bima proper. And then the next step is the next 6 inches, so that we're up 1 foot. I just wanted to make a close-up of showing how the tile looks now that it's being cleaned. These tiles on the north side, the chairs were removed and the tiles are cleaned. We're now working on the center section, north side, and then we'll be on the center section south side and the center section at the far south. The far south has already been cleaned. Next week, also I should say this week, the electric has been put in so that we have a microphone box here and one on the other side. There'll be a electric connection in the center of the platform and at each end of the platform. And there'll be microphones. There'll be altogether 4 microphone jacks. Next week will be the rough inspection. Creve Coeur Building Department will come out and inspect the framing to make sure that's all right. We're also going to try to get the fire department to come to make sure that we have enough width between the in the aisles to satisfy the fire department. Everything's been built according to the plans that Creve Coeur has approved, but it's always important to have them come out and look at it as it's constructed to make sure that it's done properly.
Thank you, Lester, for that wonderful update. And friends, the last piece I'd like to share with you before I wish you once again a good Shabbos is you'll note that this lower part of our bima gives us the opportunity to feel closer to one another. And I know that that is one of the great goals of this creation, one of the great goals of this renovation, one of the great goals of what it is that we're trying to achieve. So you will note we'll have a chance, both myself and the Chazan, to feel closer to the Kihila, mitigating the distance between the pulpit and the pew, making us feel more like one Kihila Kidosha, one very close, intimate Mishpacha. I wish you and yours a good Shabbos. Take care.